What's going on, guys? It is 1:36 a.m. and I decided it's a great time to do a 6-minute video for the day. So this is where I talk about a random topic for 6 minutes in front of a camera and a microphone. This is not really for the subscriber count, the view count, or just getting famous. It is really for my efficiency at speaking. You don't have to watch this. This is not something I really request people to do or to watch, but if you tune in to watch, that's great. That's fantastic. I welcome you and thank you for tuning in. But as I said, 6-minute video, we're going to be talking about a random topic, and the random topic I want to talk about, we're going to be playing some Terraria in the background, is hobbies. My goodness, everybody has hobbies, and it depends on what kind of hobby you have. That determines how much time you have. My goodness, your hobbies really define you as a person. When you're not doing those hobbies are very, how should I say it? They reflect your interests, and they show you how much time you're willing to put into something or whatever, right? But some hobbies, I would say some hobbies are greater than others. Absolutely. Some hobbies are absolute money pits, right? If you work on cars, that doesn't have to be a money pit, but it usually is. And that's not because cars are bad and they don't produce anything, but the amount of work that you put into a car versus what you could be getting out of that car is not like the what's worth it is not there. I don't really know how to say that correctly, but it's the amount of effort, the ratio of the effort being put in versus the materials put in and what you get out of it. Not worth it, in my opinion. Car guys will definitely disagree. That's fine. It's not putting your hobby above or below anybody else's. But, if you have a money pit of a hobby, and here's another one, music is a money pit. You start getting into the music hobby and you realize just how deep that rabbit hole is. It's insane. Guitar players. I don't play guitar. I just play trumpet. But what I've noticed from guitar players, my goodness, one guitar is all you need to kickstart the most expensive collection of items that you will ever collect. It's astounding how you need one more guitar after each guitar you buy. I'm not dissing it, but at some point it's got to be enough. It's got to be enough. But that's what I'm saying. Music is an expensive hobby. You get into it, and you find all the intricacies. It takes a lot of your time. How much time are you willing to put into these hobbies? Because sooner or later, life calls. My car just broke down. I'm going to have to spend all day tomorrow doing that when I really just want to stay in and not play Terraria, but I really want to stay in and work on building up a home server, which I'm not going to be able to do because I'm figuring out how to replace a gas pump. A gas pump in my Kia Forte, my 2010 Kia Forte. And not to derive from the topic of conversation, if you're ever thinking about getting a Kia, never get the Kia Forte. If you're looking for one of those cheap cars, the cheapest car you possibly can find, a Kia Forte is exactly in your range. But I want to get that. I would get the Soul. The Soul is way better than the Forte because it's smaller. It's got, I don't know if it's got better gas mileage, but has a bigger hatchback to it. It's larger in the back, so you can carry more things. It just makes sense. Don't get the Kia Forte. It's the most crappy car I've ever had to drive, but it's got a lot of character to it. a lot of character, meaning is the most indescript vehicle you can ever drive. You would never even recognize it, even if it's your car. It's like they've picked every single car from the early 2000s and they said, let's make it look exactly like all the other cars. That's what it looks like. That's my small little rant on Kia Forte's over. But hobbies, right? They are useful and they can be very detrimental. A useful hobby that I have is my love for computers and learning anything. A very bad hobby that I have is, I'm going to get stabbed over here. A very bad hobby that I have is watching YouTube. Very, very bad hobby. It's not helpful to me in any way whatsoever. I think we're almost over the time limit now. We're at 6 minutes. I've been doing a terrible job at keeping these videos at 6 minutes, but hey, the longer the better. I'll see you guys on the next one.